Do you know what I like to do when I have something on my mind? I like to look at some baseball cards. Okay, so I wanted to get into a little bit of a discussion. And I'm entitling this video, Why Can't We All Just Get Along? I was watching a short on an interview. And since it was put on a short, it was obviously meant to be targeted to all of us. When you do a short, you're trying to highlight like the best part of your video usually. And, they were interviewing a card investor who basically was saying that collectors are arrogant. They're arrogant because they go around saying they don't care about the value of their cards so much. They're collectors. And there has been this narrative for a while. I have heard this, at least for a year, how us collectors are arrogant because we don't, we didn't just fall in love with flippers and scammers. And it pisses me off, really. It fires me up a little bit because it's not the collectors who are breaking cards off camera, who are scamming people, who do videos teaching you how to trim cards and then get PSA to grade them and sell them for millions of dollars. It's not collectors who are the card graders at PSA who grade these trimmed cards. We're not the card graders at PSA who have authenticated fake Willie Mays Topps autograph cards with clear flaws. Collectors aren't doing any of this. And it's not the collectors being arrogant. Our hobby was hijacked by scammers and posers. We had people who hadn't collected a card since 1990 have hundreds of thousands of subscribers telling our children to invest their money and rack up their credit cards so that they can make money on YouTube when they themselves are losing $1 million a year with PPP money that they're spending on these cards. And our children are watching this and they want their autographs. And we're supposed to just say, welcome to the community. Come scam us. No, that's not how it works. Can you imagine any other industry that would treat children that way? Imagine that for 1 second, that people are trying to take advantage of your children in that way. Somebody's trying to teach your child to do this stuff. And these are the people we're looking up to. These breakers who, they're celebrities and they're the worst human beings in the hobby. We have been scammed by everyone. Yes, grading companies. Yes, certain auction houses. Yes, breakers. Yes, by everybody. And so, when everybody, during the pandemic and the prices, when this all took place and you have flippers coming out of the woodwork, of course collectors weren't going to take it well. Of course they weren't. I personally watched cards sell for $2,000 on eBay, and the next week they're on there for $8,000. The next week, cards I watched. There's one on there. It's been on there for a year. It's just people trying to take advantage of collectors, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. You can go out there, make that bank, baby. You can follow whatever stupid advice you want. You could do whatever you want, but don't call us arrogant for calling you out. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's inaccurate, disingenuous, and just makes you... We just all need to come together. I have called people out. I had it out on here with Sports Card Dad, and what happened? He reached out to me. I agreed. We would come together for the hobby and nothing personal. A lot of people look at him and people like him as what was wrong with the hobby at the time. And whether you think it was wrong or it wasn't wrong, who am I to say? But don't freaking call me arrogant because I collect and I don't want people trying to rip me off every time I turn around. Thanks for watching.